Hello and welcome back, us, to a future installment of the Wild Outer West. I am your Dungeon Master, Walkman EXE, and joining me, as always, are my role players. Going in no particular order, we have Supreme Overlord Goku as Yenvith Yensen,
There's always an order.
uh, Tyler, otherwise known as Sirius C, playing Ollie,
Yeehaw, covered in grass, ready to kick some ass.
and we have Jack of all spades CO, otherwise known as my buddy Chris, playing the illustrious Duke Grimshaw.
What up? What up?
And then joining us shortly, we have my buddy Jordan, aka Daddy Skittles, playing his character Alexis.
But his computer is being dumb. He will be here in a moment.
Yes. So when last we left off, I'm going to open the floor to anyone who wants to do a recap for that juicy point of inspiration.
Not I, said the cat.
I barely remember what I had for breakfast yesterday.
Didn't we travel somewhere
Okay,
into the
We
canyon
sure did,
while
buddy.
we were by gang members?
off to a
I'll
good
take
start.
I mean, I
Okay.
know we're going after a bounty, or we're dropping off a package. We don't know what's in the package, and it looks like we're about to get ambushed. That's all I remember. Also, I picked up some bounties last time. Was
All
fully
right.
intending to collect off of that. So that's
I
great.
basically, from what I remember, we were after we all randomly ended up. So what happened was we did our intro where we all kind of found ourselves on the Spirit of Valor. Reese thinking it was a different kind of ship. Uh, Spades, I think, stowing away for reasons I don't remember, and literally Duke and Ollie escaping a bunch of criminals because after a harrowing bounty hunt for Duke for Ollie, Duke was about to get the short end of a stick, and Duke don't play that kind of game. So letting Ollie free, Ollie helped him tear those guys apart, and now they're running away. After they got on the ship, they were flying to get this mysterious cargo to its destination, but not before they were accosted by the local law enforcement. But after some understanding that they were kind of out of their territory of jurisdiction, but we managed to convince them to go away, and we landed on the planet we're currently on to go deliver our bounty to get paid. We got some animals, did some shopping. We met some weird clown guys from a clown mafia, but if you call them clowns, they'll kill you.
Yep.
And we made our way, we were making our way towards the client when we were ambushed by bandits. And I think that pretty much covers everything from last time.
Yep. So
Yeah, we all knew.
I'll give you your point of inspiration, Tyler. So
Woo!
Ollie could re-roll a bad roll this session. Um,
Hell,
so yeah, everything you said is correct. Only two adjustments. So yes, you were going to drop off your cargo, and you got accosted by bandits. While you all were in town, Duke picked up two bounties. One for, if I remember correctly, it was a gunslinger that was famed for going into pubs and taverns and wrecking the place, and then challenging people to duels, and then getting fucked up. And the other one was for like some guy that was known for public indecency and was notorious across the planet for doing it. Um, and then the other situation is that from the clown guys, you learned that the bounty on Alexis's head had gone up. And she was like, "Oh shit!" And the clowns were like, "Hey, don't worry, we're not gonna take this bounty on you because we devil people got to stick together. Even though people call us space clowns, like we're not clowns, we're pale faced devils. So thank you for not judging us, and we won't kill you and take your body in for money."
Bro,
Uh,
stand up guys.
yeah, it's almost like even though I have a horrible phobia of clowns, that sometimes they can be not nightmare fuel.
There are some good clowns.
They're always nightmare for you.
Hey!
Come on, take it from Sam. As soon as you think they're no longer a nightmare for you, is when they turn around and attack you.
Last guy's here. We have to start all over.
No, we don't. You can watch
So
the recording with the rest of us.
Jordan, just to catch up, Tyler did the recap, so Ollie has a point of inspiration that they can use this session like a luck point. And y'all are currently in the process of being ambushed by bandits. We're about to start combat.
All of them are named Sean, right?
No. You gotta hunt through the bandits to find the one named Sean, and then you get the special golden Easter egg.
Bet.
Okay, what the hell are we talking about?
You don't remember end of last session?
Jordan made a
I-
joke about one of the bandits being named Sean and that they would find and kill him. And so I have rolled with this bit. And so there is in fact among these bandits a bandit named Sean. And if you find him, good things will happen.
I want the
like
sterile
it.
dragon egg.
So
I gotta ask, how will I know?
you'll know.
Or you just ask their name.
Just gotta beat the shit out of them, check their fucking name tags?
You could do it that way, or like Reese said, you could just ask them their name before you kill them.
Or you could also just holler right now, hey, which one of you dirty rat yellow stomachs is Sean?
Dirty rat.
Alright, let me do this like this. Hey,
Uh,
which one of you pendejos is Sean?
so so we're just now starting combat. So I will say that when it comes around to Alexis's turn, I will ask for a persuasion check to identify the Sean.
Bet.
And if you
Yeah,
don't
what-
hear anything, he's probably already dead. So Duke, it is your turn, your first act. You can see along the canyon walls that there are bandits posted up there, but there are also bandits within your current line of sight. And if you want to see ones that are further down the map, you can always move to a better position of vantage.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I think I want to move. Hang on. There?
Okie dokie. If you move here, you will. So it'd be easier to move here just because you'd have to put, like, again, if you want to scale the canyon, that will take some time.
Sure.
But if you want to move around to like just below the lip of the canyon where you have a better line of sight, possibly, you can do that as well.
Yeah, what kind of weapons do I have again? Uh,
Gun.
A
yes,
gun!
is it one gun or do I have anything that can like reach out and touch someone? Something a little more long range.
Let me double check. Because if I remember correctly, yeah. So Duke has two revolvers. If I remember correctly, you said you hold them akimbo. Um, and they have a rough range of about 180 to 320 feet.
And hang on, where's the where am I? Oh, here it is. Let's see here. Uh, okay, I can roll with that. All right, so and you say I can get up into a higher vantage point, but that will take time. So I
Yeah.
would like to do that.
Okay. So these canyon walls are about 40 feet up. So, given your current move speed of about 30 feet, you don't have a climbing speed, but you do have a decent strength. I would say that in this turn, you could move over to the edge of the wall and climb up it. It would just take the entirety of your turn. Because you would
Yes.
basically be moving about 10 feet through allied territory and then moving up 40 feet, so a total of 50 feet, which, considering your 30-foot movement and your dash action being used to climb would get you to the top where you want to be, but it would take the entirety of your turn. You would not be able to shoot this turn, but you could at least get to that vantage point.
Okay, better idea. Does Alexis's mech have the ability to pinpoint hostiles?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. Because your, if I remember
Um,
correctly, your mech acts like you can hop inside it and do your mech stuff. But it also acts for the purpose of spell casting as a familiar, so that you can cast spells from the location of it. But I don't know if you have any spells that allow you to identify targets.
So yeah, it's more used to fighting one-on-one in the like mech arenas or mech fighting arenas, whatever you want to call them. So she probably just never thought of a targeting system like that.
Okay.
So I'd have
Well,
to say no.
well, what I would recommend is I would have the mech get on top of the ravine, and we just kind of it provides Overwatch and intel, and we just kind of do our
Well,
best on the ground.
it's a frontline fighting mech, so
Okay, fair enough. Um. Okay, yeah. Well, then let me hop on top of the ravine. Then I'll do that for my first turn.
Gotcha. I will also say, because if you're talking about like wanting to have like line of sight spotting and stuff like that, while Ollie is currently in the shapeshifted form of an eldritch horror horse, um,
Oh yeah.
No,
I,
I
Forgot
came
you
about
out of
that.
that
oh you
to
came
warn them.
okay.
Yeah, when I rolled that perception and I noticed something was off, I couldn't talk to them because I was a horse, so I shapeshifted out so I could tell them, "Hey, there's bandits," so they didn't surprise us.
Gotcha. You still have wild shape left though, right?
I have one wild shape left yet.
Okay, so there
Can
is the
you?
possibility of you turning into like well, no, because you can't turn into creatures that have a fly speed yet. Never mind.
I believe I can turn into a giant spider that gives me a climb speed.
That is
Oh,
true. Yeah, so not flying, but you could have a climbing speed if you shapeshift into like a spider or some other form of like creature with the ability to scale walls. So you can you can turn into like a lizard or something like that, or a spider. Yeah.
It just depends on if the DM's gonna allow me to turn into something big enough to carry you.
carry me. Okay.
That's a good question, because going on the standard rules of wild shape, it's not impossible to turn into a giant size of something, which is usually like a large size creature. Let me double check real quick.
So I was like, it lets me turn into a horse, which is rideable. So
Uh, ba-ba-da-ba.
mythical moments where it's up to DM discretion.
So here we go. Beasts challenge rating 1/4. Uh, so a giant spider is a CR1 rated monster, which would not be available. However, giant lizard is a CR 1/4 monster, and it's a large size monster.
Ooh.
There you go. I could turn into a lizard if you need me to.
Yeah, he could turn into a large like gecko or something and scale the wall.
Okay. So for my first action, I'm gonna shoot this guy
All
a
right,
lot.
fire away.
Hang on. Let me just hop into my uh. Hang on. It's been so long since I've done this.
You're all good.
Um. Okay. Oh.
So then to roll the damage, you just in the chat, you just actually click on the word revolver on that little roll there. and it should populate damage.
Oh,
So yeah, it looks like you rolled revolver twice, which is good because you have 2 revolvers, one in each hand. So that would be your action, bonus action. But then if you move over to the actual like chat on the roll 20, uh, and then like click on the actual word revolver in the chat, yeah, then it does that.
nice. Is that different? Is that new?
That is new for this character sheet. Yes. On the
Alright,
old
cool.
character sheet we used to use, it would roll the attack and the damage all together. But in this one, they have it so that it rolls the attack first, and then you can roll the damage later, so that you have the option of basically like whether something hits or not, you can like pick out the damage.
Good. Awesome. So how'd I do?
So a 19 and a 21 both definitely hit. This first bandit, which you see much like Zeep, the uh, salesman, is another one of those like really big, bug-eyed, uh, good lord, I'm trying to remember the names of my aliens. Sladon. He's like one of those really big, bug-eyed Sladon, giant like lizard folk. Almost looks like Rango from the fucking movie Rango.
Yeah, I
Um,
remember Zeep.
and he goes, reach for the, and then before he can even finish his thought, Duke just immediately quick draw, just and this guy gets hit like lit up center mass and in the head, and drops as 20 points of damage kills him instantly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying something? I didn't mean to interrupt.
As he is just, hold on, oh shit, I just didn't realize I didn't mean to actually get rid of that token. He is full dead. I'm gonna leave him here just because that way it'll be easier for y'all to figure out who Sean is, because I mean, unless you find out who Sean is, you gotta search through these bodies.
Oh no.
But yeah, he is full stop dead. You haven't moved.
I must
You
go
still
back.
have your movement. And then that'll be your turn.
Okay. Let me move. I'd like to move here. Maybe if I can get line of sight on everybody else. Is that cool?
Yeah, so with your current line of sight, so you were already able to see like a lot of these people up on the canyon wall just because like they're little shadowy figures in the sunlight. You don't see these 2 guys right down here, because they're hidden by the canyon wall, but you are able to, from your vantage point, see this guy down here who you didn't see before. And you can barely see like the hint of a cloak of this guy over here, from a, well, actually, no, I guess the rock would be in the way, so you don't see this guy.
All right.
But you see this guy. Fucking that guy.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
That
Uh,
guy's Sean. Fuck that guy.
Hey, you. Fuck you in particular, that guy.
He's just like,
I didn't even do anything.
you just see off in the distance, like, what is it, like 85 feet
fuck?
away? Yeah, it's 85 feet away. This silhouette of a figure behind, like standing in front of the sun. You just see him like raise his hand and point at himself, like, what, me? Like, confused.
Yeah, you that guy over there. You better not be Sean.
He's just kind of like looking around.
Which one of you bastards is Sean?
And that is your turn, right as you say out loud, which one of you bastards is Sean?
One of you lily-livered...
Yenvin, it is your turn.
Sean.
Two Grimshaw is not a man of words.
He's not a man of words, he's a man of slinging lead.
Man of violence.
My turn?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can move, right?
Yep, you can move, and then you have an action and a bonus action to do what you need to do.
Uh, Let's see. How much distance do I have that I can move?
Should be on your character sheet. Under movement speed.
Should be
30
around
feet?
30, maybe 40, depending on what you are. I think 30
Yeah,
though for
30
most.
feet.
30 feet. Okay.
Yeah. How can I pull up the measure again?
So there'll be a ruler on the left-hand side of the screen where it says tools. And it'll just say measure.
Okay.
You can also ask me to do it for you. If y'all can see my little blue arrow, I can measure wherever you need me to.
Oh my god. I just had an idea for my turn. I'm gonna give these guys fucking nightmares.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what we look
Oh,
forward
also,
to.
I just want to double check something. I did say that I hopped into Spartacus at the end of the last session before the fight started. Is that still
Yep. That is still a
Okay.
thing.
just double checking?
Oh, I wouldn't go there. That'd be a probably kill zone to be in. You got these guys in elevated positions. You're on the ground. What are we thinking, Race?
Attempting to see what uh, like actions I have that I can do. I-
You have the ability to use your weapon. You have the ability to cast spells. Those are kind of the main two situations you got yourself lined up with.
uh, my spells.
So
Where can I see them?
most of them should be in the thing that says attacks and spellcasting, and that includes as well your weapon.
Right.
But if you're talking about like actual descriptions, there's a tab that says spells on your character sheet.
Okay. Let's.
But I've put pretty much the majority of the attack spells in your attacks and spellcasting so you can see them.
I see that. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Is there a distance rig for certain spells?
Yes. Most spells have a distance of give or take anywhere from 60 feet to 150 feet. Just depends on the spell. Which one are you looking at? And I can tell you the distance.
Um,
Yeah, the spell. If you're reading the spell, it'll say range for your how far you can go.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at that to help him out.
Letting Reese know.
Flaming Sphere has a range of 60 feet.
I just had an idea. I'm gonna look up some old range insults. Or old West insults.
Ooh, good idea.
Ah.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Not really. I'm hearing whatever's in your background a lot better than I'm hearing you.
He's studying to be a half-wit.
um, the gentleman that's 50 feet from me,
Yeah.
I'm going to use flaming spear on him.
Okay. This presents an interesting question because Flaming Sphere does appear in an unoccupied space, so it can't necessarily appear on him, but it can appear in these 3 squares behind him. So my question is like, so it can appear anywhere in the space basically around him, like in these 8 squares right here. Where do you want it to pop up at?
It can't be on top of him.
It could be like so this is 50 feet. It could be anywhere from 5 to 10 feet directly above his head. But you could also put it like behind him, in front of him, to the side of him, because for the attack to start working, it has to be within 5 feet of him.
Yeah, I want 5 feet above him.
Okay, directly above him. Got it.
Yeah, and I can move it, push it down onto him, right? To attack?
Correct. You can. So as a let me
Oh
double
my
check it.
god, you're about to Escanor this guy.
Because if I remember correctly, let's see, concentration up to 1 minute. So it counts as an action to summon it and a bonus action to move it. So you can summon it and then drop it on him.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Because if I remember correctly, let's see, it's 5 foot damage plus duration. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn. Okay. So yeah, we could go ahead and do that.
Let's do it.
If you'll go ahead and just click on the spell for me, so it should go ahead and populate all the information on it.
You ambushed us? Who decided that? Head ass over here.
Okay, so it is going to do.
Ooh.
So he's going to need to make his save against you moving it, and then at the end of his so when it comes around to his turn, as he ends in there, he's gonna have to make another save if he's still in range of your sphere. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have him make his dex save. That is a 14 flat versus your spell save DC, which is a 15. That does not beat it. So as you conjure a flaming sphere, which I imagine, given you're just kind of like genuinely like an alchemist and tinkerer type character, you basically just like pull out like the equivalent of like an iPad. You're just like beep 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 beep, and a little drone just flies out and just flies directly above me, and you just hear off the distance, "What the hell?" Then just screaming noises as this basically drone, like this little sphere of metallic, like a metallic sphere, hovers above this guy, opens up, and then like a giant burst of like phosphorus and hydrogen explodes as you're basically looking at a miniature sun standing above this guy, like singeing the shit out of him. As yes,
Nice.
100% Escanor head ass, because it is a 5-foot diameter sphere.
I feel like that should be a reference, but I'm not sure for what.
And that is your turn. Like, that's your action to summon it. If you use your bonus action, you can then that would be moving it down 5 feet on top of him.
I got a question.
Yeah.
If I just drop it, is that an action, or is that part of my summoning?
What do you mean drop it?
Instead of pushing down, I just let it drop. I let gravity take.
Well, gravity
Take action.
would not affect it, because it is a sphere of levitating like fire that you control.
Okay.
So
Okay. I was controlling the levitation.
yeah, no, it wouldn't like drop naturally, but you could be like, I command you to drop, and it will begin to move downwards into this guy's space.
Okay, so I very much would still have to like basically push it, even if I call like drop.
Yeah, even
Okay.
if you call it drop, it'll still like push. It will just move at the speed of drop.
Okay.
So, like, for the sake of this, like, if as you summon it, he gets singed a bit, but then if you say drop, it literally you would watch the sphere hovering above him move downwards 5 feet very rapidly. And just like
Yeah, like
and that would be where the 5 points of fire damage that he takes would come in. And then on his turn, he'll take more because he's literally standing in a 5-foot ball of fire.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
not for him. It's fun
Duke,
for me.
I feel like there's some ethics involved here, but at the same time, fuck that guy as well. Not that guy in particular,
No, this
but
is
that guy.
There's no ethics in D&D.
His
Only
brain
the
can't
ones we put on
drinking
ourselves.
cup for a canary.
Only fire.
But yeah, that would be your turn unless you want to move anywhere.
Nah, I'm good where I'm at.
just standing there at the back with the creatures in the wagon just like playing on his tablet, just murdering a guy.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Alexis, it is you and Spartacus's turn. As again, it is your air quotes familiar, and it acts on the same turn as you do.
All right. As I said, I'm already inside Spartacus piloting it.
Yep.
I'm going to quote unquote cast spider climb,
Okay.
and basically flavor is like fucking magnetic boots just like activate. I start running up the side of the fucking cliff, just fucking full force. I'll just move this full force, sprinting up the side of the cliff, going up to these guys. I think I'd be able to make it right about there, maybe.
Let's see. It's an action, concentration up to an hour. So this is the funny thing. Because as previously mentioned, it is a 40-foot sheer cliff face. So you could get like 25 feet up it unless you're doing the dash action. But again, because it is spider climb, you don't have to move the whole way up. You could just move
Yeah,
your
no, I'm
25
saying
feet,
like,
move it, and be like, well, there's 15 feet of wall left, but
and with that, can I roll either persuasion or intimidation as I yell, "All right, which one of you fuckers is Sean?"
I will say yes, because you had already at the top of the round said you were going to do that. I will not count it as a bonus action. I'll say it's a free action for now. And you still have your bonus action that you can use after you find out this information about Sean.
As much I can do.
Unless,
Well, I can't
unless
do
you
that
want
though.
to
But
burn your bonus action to have this roll at advantage.
I will do that.
Okay, then yeah,
Yay!
you're rolling with advantage. You would take the higher of the two persuasion rolls.
Persuasion. Wants to roll. Come on, game, roll. There it goes. 16.
Okay,
Is that
16.
not? Oh wait, Beyond 20 is not active. I need to go activate that real quick.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't see the 16, but I'm like he probably did roll it on roll 20.
I wrote it on D&D Beyond. I just forgot to activate the Beyond 20 extension.
Gotcha.
All right, should be updated now. Let's just check it.
Check it.
Did that pop up over here?
Hey.
Yes. It did. Okay.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so 16. Yeah.
Come on.
You all will now find out which amongst them is Sean.
Which one is it?
So first off, I want to preface one thing. That thing is Chris, fuck you in particular. As
Oh.
you clocked him immediately, That was Sean. That was Sean, in fact.
I killed him. I got dibs.
You said fuck you in particular, and I'm just sitting here looking at my map and these guys like the name sheet I have on my phone, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like
All right.
I was like
No,
he clocked Sean.
Hey.
So then when like again
Hey,
you'd
man,
you'd seen
you
him.
You shouldn't have put him right in front of me. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
all right.
As you all were basically like as Duke said, fuck you in particular, and you saw the silhouette of the guy pointing at himself. As you say, which one of you fuckers is Sean? That exact same guy who had pointed at himself, like when he was confused by Duke's comment, raises his hand.
Alexis inside his Spartacus is going to fucking point at him. You're mine, pendejo!
He's
I
just
don't
like
know why, but I specifically want you dead.
he's looking around, and you hear one of the other bandits, God damn it, Sean, why would you let them know who you is? And he's like, they said my name.
So this guy is Sean and not this guy.
The guy that is burning to death is not Sean, and the person you murdered a few seconds ago is not Sean. Sean is the one that I put a little red dot on way back in the back here.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
So in terms of target marking, I have marked your target.
Excellent.
And since I have marked your target, I will go ahead
Yeah.
and delete this guy off the map. So now that you guys know that he is dead.
No, I mean you can keep him around. I like to stack bodies, and if you can't see the bodies, then have you stacked the bodies? Really?
Very well. I can copy paste
I
him
don't
yet
care, man.
again.
Do what you want.
I mean, if it helps y'all loot these bodies later, I'm more than happy to comply with whatever y'all need me to do. It makes
Okay.
no difference to me.
By the way, is anybody objected to looting bodies here?
Oh, not at all. Do what you need to, dog.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you don't do it, Alexis is going to.
Okay, so I see that
As a crew, we should definitely pull resources. Just saying.
That was an accident. I apologize.
no, you're good.
Oh,
I figured you didn't mean to click it, but I also was like, it is moving down the initiative order since Alexis just used their turn to shout your mind, Pendejo. I was like, it is technically Ollie's turn, so I will go ahead and move the initiative counter down.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Is the plan? Was my captain's plan to still transform into that giant lizard?
That was the plan as it was last communicated amongst us. It seems the plan is changing. Because Duke did move away from you.
he could get me up onto this hill. This.
Yeah, that is a possibility. Like you could, if you were moving in that direction using your dash action, you could 100% like try and scoop him up on your way.
It takes an action to wild shape. So I
Ah,
wouldn't be able to get.
God dang, sorry, bro.
I do have 30 feet of movement as well as 30 climb speed. I know that doesn't give me 60 feet of movement, but I don't know.
It would not, but while you couldn't get up, oops, I'm knocking over my microphone. While you couldn't get up this rock over here on this turn, you could still get up on this rock and have line of sight on a lot of different people.
I would recommend you do that because I would like to. I need someone with eyes on all the targets.
You see Ollie shoots a look at you, and he like fumbles into his robe, his leaf robe, and he like pulls out you can't really see it, but it looks like a little brown oval shape. He puts it in his hands and he blows it to you, and you see a beetle lands on your shoulder, giving you bardic inspiration.
No, get it off! Oh, wait, hang on.
So as a bonus
Well,
action,
hold
bardic
on, that feels
inspiration.
good. Hold on.
A bonus action, I give Duke bardic inspiration, and I will use my action to turn into a giant lizard, which gives me 30-foot climb speed.
Yep.
So how much of my speed in general would it take to get up here from here to, like, let's say here, because it's the same distance really.
Let's see. So you would still, in order to reach the top, because again, it is a 40-foot wall, you would still need to use the dash action to reach that spot where your token is. However, you could still climb up 30 feet on the back side of this wall here, and you would only have 10 feet to go, and you would still be fine. Because your claws would basically like sink in, and you could hang there for a turn and then climb on up to finish your situation.
Okay, yeah. No sense in getting hit just yet, so I'll just use the regular speed to get up to the wall and just be like, all right, for this turn, I'll climb up there, and now this way I'm protected because I'm on the wall and nobody can see me.
Yeah, right now the only things they can see are Duke Grimshaw, the elf playing with his iPad on the carriage, and a giant fuck-ass mech that is climbing the side of the wall.
Not climbing, running up the side of the wall.
Well,
Not
yeah, no,
even
like
using hands, just fucking bullets racing up the side of the wall.
well, yeah, no, you're standing like perpendicular to the wall. Like the wall is flat and you are jutting out of it like a rock. So that is going to be their turn. On their turn, they're going to go ahead and take a series of actions. So let me see who all has line of sight and where they're going to be locking onto. So Sean is up on a ledge. He ain't moving nowhere anytime soon. So this guy is going to go ahead and move 30 feet. So that's going to put him right about here. This guy's going to move forward 30 feet. Move forward 30 feet. Move forward 30 feet. And then this guy is going to move around the lip of the canyon about 30 feet. This guy's going to move up to the edge of the ridge. This guy's going to move a little forward. This guy's going to move a little forward. So they're all kind of beginning to close in. This guy's not going to. I won't forget. He's on fire. That's not an easy thing to forget.
Let's just say he's dead. That's fine.
Not yet. He's not. I
He just wishes he was.
Yeah, no, he's just got, he's got first degree burns. He's in the process of getting second. If he gets to third, it's going to be bad. And if he gets to fourth degree, then he's dead.
This poor man.
Is
He
he
just wanted to
just
make a little bit of
moving on my
money
fire?
today. Now he's getting burned alive.
Yeah, pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 10 of them.
Is he able to just move out my fireball?
He is. The question is he smart enough to do it without falling to his death? Because it is a 5-foot diameter sphere. So it's basically like the full circumference of a 5-foot person on top of him.
Gotcha.
Okie dokie. Let me go ahead and populate
Oh, good
my
lord.
stuff so I can figure out who is hitting what, if anything at all. Okay, that is a. Let's see. I'm gonna. Oh, I did not. Did I not bring in your tokens properly? Hold on a second. No, I did. I just don't have them formatted right. Let me fix that.
I'm sure it's fine.
So at least 3 of those hit, maybe 4.
Let me pull them out again. Okay, good. So then I'll just update these tokens really fast, and then we'll be good to go.
So, in shooting the first guy, did I make myself the prime target?
Not the prime target, because again, there's more than one of you. But you are gonna take some shots.
Oh no.
Shots.
Shots. Everybody.
Everybody.
Speaking of alcohol,
Hey,
Hey,
I just
what are we
realized
drinking tonight,
something.
guys?
Water.
Yeah, water. I already had plenty at my mom's birthday party. I'm good.
Well, I am cracking open a
I just
Miller Lite,
realized something.
a
One
very
second, Reese.
fine Pilsner beer. It says on the package or the bottle, and they would never, not especially not sell beer. It is okay.
And yes, Reese, what you were saying?
Character art for the gang. We need to know if we need to smash or pass.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Y-
fucking god.
so-
On the bandits?
It's every character.
Jesus fucking I fucking hate you.
I mean, that was.
It's like I thought he
I
was
thought.
gonna be
I thought.
serious for a moment.
I thought
look,
that
we
was something
can
we were keeping amongst ourselves in the Discord chat. You didn't have to out us, Reese.
All right,
look,
well, there you
look. We
go.
can all agree Alexis is a smash, all right? And if anyone disagrees, we're fighting.
Here's your two-dimensional clip art, you fucking monsters. Anyway,
Yes, we can all agree. We can all agree on one thing. Alexis is a smash. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, she looks pretty good. Reese, you're a freak.
yeah, no, we've established that. Um,
It's been well
You know more than
established.
that better than I do. I'm still not privy to all that information, and frankly, I don't want to be.
so seeing as there's only 3 possible targets right now, and I just forgot that I have to pull up Steel Defender stats for your mech.
Yep, I actually want to go look at that to make sure I'm getting stuff right.
Let's see, Artificer 5th edition, Battlesmith. There we go. Armor class of 15. Okie dokie. So there's
15 plus something. I'm at a 20 right now.
so that would be your armor. The Steel
Yes,
Defender just has
inside.
yeah, the Steel Defender itself, the actual mech suit, just has a natural armor of AC of 15. So for them to hit you is going to take a lot, but for them to hit your mech, not as much.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, because they got to hit the one to get to the other. Okay. So currently, all the people out on the field have at least a minimum of 15 for their AC. That can be seen because Ollie's on the backside of this rock, and Alexis is inside of a mech. So let's see. That's a going down the line of the D20s. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a miss. That is a hit barely.
So a +3 or a +4. Got it.
So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 shots going off. The So I will divvy these up. We're gonna fire at Duke Grimshaw, at Yenvin, at the mech, and then do I want to shoot at the mech again? Or do I want to shoot at Duke Grimshaw again? Let's flip a coin. Luckily, I've got one right by my desk.
Walker, please. Walker, please, no.
Okie dokie. So, for these first 3 shots, which are not the natural 20, that is going to be okay, 4 points of damage to do Grimshaw. 5 points of damage to Yenvin Yingsith, and 10 points of damage to the mech suit.
All right.
And then with the coin flip, I have my next target for the natural 20. So let me go ahead and roll this. Okay. And for the natural 20, that is 16 points of damage to Duke Grimshaw.
Oh no, jeez, dude, come on.
I've literally flipped the coin. I was like, heads, it's the mech, tails, it's Duke, and it landed on tails. And I was
You
like,
could have lied. It's a robot.
it's also a robot clinging up on the wall. But hey, the coin
I'm
decides your
squishy
fate.
and human.
Listen, the coin
Fuck the
decides your
coin.
fate.
I thought we were friends.
We
Have
are
a
friends, but the
calculator
coin
screen.
decide. Listen, when I become dungeon master, probability is the only bitch I care about.
Hang on, it was 41, 60 minus 40, 41 minus 16.
You can just if you click on your token and then click on the red circle, it should pop up a little box. And then you can just type in minus 16 and it'll subtract it from the 41.
Well, shit.
But you got the number correct. It is
Okay.
25.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and that is all those shots. That reminds me of one final thing. I'm gonna roll a d8. This is gonna determine if this bandit over here, currently engulfed in flames, lives or dies.
Let's just say he's gonna do. Yeah.
That is a 7. So Yengvin, you watch as this guy is currently burning. Attempts to pull the trigger on his laser pistol. It fires wildly and aimlessly, doesn't hit any of you, and then he tries to step out of your sphere. Steps off the cliff face, falls 40 feet, and is dead instantly. As he just stumbles out, and then you just hear, "Ah!" And then it's just... and you just see a twitching, motionless body at the bottom of the cave wall with a slow pooling film of red forming beneath him.
I'm sure he's fine.
Duke, well, he's sleeping with the angels.
With the Lord.
Duke, top of the round, it is back to your turn.
Okay, I want to roll persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah. Pull my character sheet again. Persuasion. Where you at? That's perception, Chris. Come on, what are we doing? There it is. God dang it. It is not my week, fellas.
So what is your attempt at persuasion?
I was gonna try to convince Sean to just put down his pistols and just sit this one out. I promise we won't kill you.
As you yell to Sean in the back that he should just put his pistols down, sit this one out, and you won't kill him. You all see the silhouette of Sean take his pistol that's in his hand and set it to the ground, and then reach down behind a rock and pull out a sniper rifle and start setting up shop, aiming at you all with this giant high-powered rifle.
Now,
my.
Sean, I'm taking this personal.
As he just goes, "Good, you should. I'm gonna kill you."
Now, if I kill you first, you lily-livered son of a bitch.
And that is your persuasion attempt. You still have your movement, action, and bonus action.
Good, because I also have bardic inspiration. All right, I got
That you
landed
do.
on
You
by the
have
bardic inspiration beetle.
You have your beetle friend.
I have my beetle friend who freaks me out a little bit. Not gonna lie, no offense, Tyler, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna power through.
It's like one of those Hercules beetles. It's pretty grody.
That's even worse. Thank you for putting that in my head. Okay, so I got line of sight on this guy, right?
Yeah, you got line of sight of pretty much everyone as they've now moved up.
I'm gonna shoot that guy in the face and end his miserable existence. Where the hell is my gun?
Bang bang.
Hang
Right.
on. Just give me a second. Oh, fuck you!
Duke is good at one thing and one thing in particular, and that is bang
Give me
bang.
some of that, and give me some of that.
Horny again. I think he's dead. That's us.
So
You see that? Shown.
here's what I'll
Coming
say.
for you next.
I'm gonna use the 12 first. And
Now, how can I use Bark Inspiration?
You
so
basically, if you roll an ability check, a saving throw, or an attack roll, you can roll a d6 and add it to your score. So, like, if you missed an attack, you may have wanted to use the Bardic Inspiration to add a d6 to it to see if you could hit again. But since you
Alright,
hit your,
on my next turn, I'm going to use Bark Inspiration on. Except I'm going to use Intimidate on that son of a bitch, Sean.
smart play. And
All
yeah,
right.
the Bardic Inspiration lasts for 10 minutes, so y'all have it for a while.
yeah,
It's
they
basically
pretty much
100 rounds of combat.
I like it.
So yeah, with the first hit, which is a 12, this guy's
It's
straight
you,
up
Tyler.
dead. So I will let you pick another target for your 19 with 8 points of damage.
Oh. This fucker.
Which fucker?
No, better. This fucker.
Yeah. So as you shoot this guy, and I'm just gonna, for the fun of it, say that like flavor text wise, you shoot him, and much like a Star Wars film, he Wilhelm screams, does a 360 spin, and then falls down. Like as it catches him
You
in the
better give
shoulder,
me
he does
advantage on that intimidation check.
he does the 360 spin, and then goes and then falls down, and
What?
yeah, down the canyon wall. And then you fire on this next guy, and it doesn't quite kill him, but he is, this guy right here, bloodied. And I'm gonna put a little heart token on him that shows that he is at below half health.
He's having a bad time.
Fuck, they all are.
He's having a bad day.
And that is your action and bonus action. You still have your movement if you'd like to move anywhere or take cover or anything like that.
Oh, I would definitely like to take cover. What would be a good spot for that? I'm thinking like
Right now you currently have two,
here?
which are like right here. It's how far into this
Right.
canyon wall do you want to press your body so you don't get shot?
I feel no. Hang on. Does this guy have line of sight on me?
He does, but not for long potentially, since you have your allies halfway up the rock wall and almost to him.
All right. I'm gonna trust some of my allies. I'm gonna back off here.
All right. It is Yinvin Yingsith's turn. Your flaming sphere is still right here where you left it. And you can still use a bonus action to move it.
Catch the guy on fire again.
I'm going to use my first action to make another here on this gentleman that's 45 feet away from me.
So flaming sphere is concentration. If you make another one, the first sphere you had over here would end.
Okay.
probably best to just move it close to the two enemies it's already by.
And then you
Um,
can use your action for a different spell.
As long as it's not any spell that doesn't have the word concentration, you can have that flame sphere still up doing things as well as blasting somebody with other magic.
Yeah, like one spells of yours that you have
Right.
that don't have concentration are acid arrow, ray of sickness, acid splash, firebolt. So you got 4 different attack spells that don't require concentration.
Let's do Firebolt.
All right, who are we firebolting?
The gentleman next 45 feet away from me.
Now he is 40 feet up in the air, and you're kind of directly. Are you directly staring at that cliff, or are you up the cliff?
He's down in the canyon, so you would want to hit one of these guys right here because you can see them.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
your character's literally facing the rock wall for that first guy. You can't really see him, but if you turn, you can see those two guys standing on top of the cliff.
I will say also
I'll
one of
take
them
the
is
gentleman next 45 in front of me.
gotcha.
Instead of 40.
Go ahead and click the firebolt button in the chat, and it should go ahead and populate the damage. Oh, not on your spell sheet.
Where should I do it?
In the chat. So like pop
In
over.
the chat?
So pop over to the chat window on Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see where it says Supreme Overlord Goku Firebolt 19.9 at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Just click the word
Yeah.
Firebolt there. There you go. Yeah, 7 points of fire damage. As this guy that is up here on this cliff face gets blasted by your firebolt. What does that look like? Seeing as you are like we've like you mentioned like a tinker alchemist, what does firebolt look like? Like how do you create
Holding
fire?
my tablet and looking at it, and from my tablet, it just launches a firebolt.
Okay, so you literally just shoot a road flare out of your tablet.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you all are just kind of chilling, and you just watch the infantry just go beep beep beep, and then just like a Roman candle streaks across the canyon wall, strikes a bandit dead center in his chest as you hear screaming as he's trying to bat this fire out. As he is also bloodied, as the two guys on top of this rock are just not having a good day. And then the flaming sphere is still here. Did you want to move it to the left to get this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
roll
thought we already
his.
killed him.
Well, you did. There's still one more
Did we
guy
not
on top of
kill
that
him?
wall.
Okay, there's no X here.
Cool. Fuck. He fails his deck save. Let me check and see how much damage your flaming sphere does normally. It's 2d6 fire damage. So if you will go ahead and roll me 2d6. Reese, can you go ahead and roll? Oh, there you go. Got it. Okay, thank you. Yes, he takes 8 damage, and he is also bloodied, as as the three guys over here in basically a straight line on this cliffside are just having the worst day.
Good.
And that is your turn unless you want to move anywhere. Because you're still just kind of sitting there just chilling.
I think I'll just get behind some cover.
Okay, yeah. As you basically hop out the wagon and step around a bit to just move behind it. Yeah, you're have half cover, which will which reminds me, I need to go ahead and pull up my cover stuff because you should have I think you and Duke both are in cover. Duke has currently from some creatures half cover and then from others full cover. And then you currently have half cover. So yeah. So total cover means that for the creatures that can't see Duke, he can't be targeted directly by an attack or spell. And for those that can see him, since he has half cover, which also applies to Yinfin, you have a +2 to AC and Dexterity saving throws, which will make it harder for creatures to hit you and give you advantage on Dex save or give you +2 to Dex saves, if there's spells that require you to do that. So with that, we're going to move to Alexis's turn, as your mech is still in the process of moving up the wall.
About how far would you say I am now?
You've literally just got 15 feet to go.
15 feet. Would I be able, I wouldn't be able to make it to this guy over here, would I?
Jordan, remember, I'm going to need you to take that guy out so he doesn't shoot at me.
So you would be able to get up here, and then
This guy right
with
here.
15 feet of movement, you could get here,
This
or here, and then you can launch a ranged attack on this guy, or you can additionally use the dash action to close the distance. And that would be an option.
If I do dash and get up to him, can I punch him my bonus action?
Wouldn't be able to punch him as your bonus action, but I would say that as part of the dash action on your turn, if you want to just charge and shove him, I will allow that to be part of the same action, yeah.
Fuck it, we ball.
All right, yeah, you can move up to him and
Boom.
try and shove him
Stepping into him.
off the wall. This is going to be a contested athletics check. So I'm just going to have you roll athletics, and he's going to roll either athletics or acrobatics to avoid being shoved off the ledge.
Since I'm using the mech, would it be a different like strength stat, or would it go based off of my
So
encounter stat? That's what my
yeah, the mech,
attacks go off of.
the steel defender has an athletics of +2 plus your proficiency bonus.
So +5. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a +5 to your to this roll. And then this guy, let me go ahead.
So 21.
Plus 25.
Yes, that's a 21.
Yep, 21.
Let's see here. Cool.
Watch him roll a natural 20 or a natural. Okay, no,
No.
we're good.
And then let's see.
Takes 4d6 falling damage.
Yeah, he does.
I think he's dead. I think he's dead.
pretty dead.
I think he got him.
As the mech rushes up the wall, and then this guy's just like leveling his gun for Duke Grimshaw, much like the fucking meme. You land up on the wall, and then your head just turns, like the mech's head turns a perfect 90 degrees, looks at him, and he's like, ah! And then just
like
running after him like like you're screaming Flintlock Wood, and just shove him.
As he
I don't
falls,
just shove him, I shoulder kick him off of the fucking ledge.
as he falls, he's like, "I knew this is how I would go."
Getting shoulder checked by a robot.
Just
Little
in the arms
What
of
is
an
a
angel.
man? What has he got?
As he's just
Stalagmite piercing his body as he falls to the ground. Probably.
He did it his way.
Another question. This rock right here, is that kind of like further? Is that like higher up?
Is that elevated?
Yeah, is that elevated? Like
yes,
to where I can maybe get cover behind it? If I wanted
yeah,
to?
you can.
Okay, I am gonna move to get cover behind it for the time being, and that's my turn. Ooh.
All right, yeah, you take cover behind the rock. You will have full cover except for any creatures that are able to move within line of sight of you, which is not many. So Ollie, it is your turn.
Okay, second.
Tyler reading through his druid spells. Which one of these can kill the most people?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think. It's just because the people I was thinking about killing keep dying, so it's just kind of like, well, why? Like, every time I'm like, I'll kill this guy, he ends up dead. It's like, this guy, he's dead. How about he's dead? It's like, interesting.
It's the downside of going last in initiative is just looking at the dead bodies stacking up, being like, well, shit.
Well, shit, they don't even need me.
I know, right?
If you moved out of cover to here, you can.
Ollie
you
in
know,
lizard
maybe
form climbs
here.
back down the wall, begins to eat a snack.
You could get to here, and this guy.
Well, remember, I'm 30 feet up a foot cliff, a cliff
Oh, yeah.
face, giant
So,
lizard.
Okay,
Because I was told
so
to climb.
could definitely finish that and go up the rest of the ravine, and you can kill anybody. If you have ranged attacks, you have ranged attacks.
I believe you've got some
Let me
spells.
check. Let me just think here. Give me a second. Give me a second.
I love opening your character sheet to kind of see where your mind's at, see what spells open, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Bad day.
I mean, I planned this encounter to not be that hard because like I was just like, these are like bandits on a backwater world. They're not going to stand much of a challenge to these guys. They can still hurt you if they get a few good hits in and team up on you, as we've seen with Duke Grimshaw. But at the same time,
Yeah,
like
no shit.
these are paper people. One hit and they're gone.
All right. So all he's gonna do is 10 feet.
Gotcha.
Get up here. He's gonna be bonus action, turn back from a giant lizard into himself.
Okay.
5, 15, 20.
Gotcha.
Hello, friend.
You've got pretty good line of sight on everybody.
They all have a good line of sight on you, so keep that in
Okay.
mind.
What he is going to do is he is going to. Let me just check the exact wording of this. Okay, cool. He's going to targeting. Sorry, this gentleman here, right here.
Gotcha. I see him.
He's going to. He's going to cast Entangle, centered on that point.
Okay.
You all see as, if anybody looks, Ollie like digs his fingers into the ground, and the ground from the ground like starts to like rumble, like cracks begin to form, go down the cliff face towards that guy, and in a 20-foot square, just vines and weeds of cactus brush, sickeningly black and dry and cracked from the desert air, try to entangle these four gentlemen. Because it's a 20-foot. It should hit all four. If I center on him, it should hit all four of these guys right here. They need to make strength saving throws, or they're all restrained.
Let me go ahead and draw. Let me go ahead and draw the square first. So let's see. Centering on him, 20 feet is down to here.
It's all difficult terrain, even if they break free.
Gotcha. Yeah, just trying to. So it should be 4 by 4. There we go. And if it's centered on him, it'd be right about here. Okay, there we go. So I think one of them is capable of like not being restrained. He's still within the influence. But the other that's a 20-foot square, yeah.
I centered it on this guy though.
Yeah,
so he would be in the direct middle of the center.
I know. I'm saying like so if I'm reading this correctly, let me. Yeah, 20-foot square. So that'd be like 20-foot diameter, not radius.
But diameter, radius is half of a diameter, isn't it?
Yeah, so 20 feet would be the full diameter. That means from side to side, it's 20 feet.
All right, so it wouldn't hit this guy right here.
No, it would
Like-
just get these 3.
All right, 3's better than nothing. All right,
It's
one
turn.
does manage to get through.
Well, I mean, he's still in it. He's not restrained. Like the wording of it is that when it is summoned, the creatures have to make the strength save or they're restrained. So he's not restrained. It's still difficult terrain, and as he moves through it, if he ends his turn here, he's gonna have to make his throw again to make sure he's not restrained. So we'll see if he even makes it out. Honestly,
All right.
But the other people are currently restrained. Well, you can choose. I guess you can choose which one you want to be what.
I already knew which ones I was gonna do because I was like, the guy who's literally at the epicenter of this is not going anywhere. I imagine as
Alright,
well that like as
and-
you're conjuring this thing, there's like the wind kicks up. There's like some kind of like Mongolian throat singing, just like wind across the canyon walls. The sky darkens.
very much Aboriginal. The Australian outback seems to be our setting right now. Just these gnarled, crispy, dark, spiky vines are wrapped around these guys. Kind of like bramble. And that'll be my turn. Action, bonus action, movement. Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it is their turns.
Respectively.
Respectfully, there might not make it far. So one of them who is not in the brambles is going to be like, well, fuck that, and just he is going to continue to move. But now he is making his way towards the wagon so he can like get to y'all's goods. He can see Duke, but again, half cover, so Duke has um some skills there, and then these guys can see Yenfin, but again half cover, and then they can see Ollie fully. So it's going to be kind of a coin toss where they throw their bullets. This guy is going to he's going to make the smart play and just back out of the brambles, and just kind of stand there and ready himself to like deal with what he needs to. Um, and then Flaming Sphere guy is going to take his shot in the dark. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including Sean. So that's only 5 attacks this go around. Wow.
I don't think anybody. I don't think any of those hit anybody.
I'm trying to think because I know what Ollie's AC is, and I'm like, I don't even know if that's gonna hit that.
Yes, all of my ass.
Um,
I mean, it was pretty low.
let's see. Yeah, I think the only person that's gonna get hit is Ollie, and it's not even gonna be like this isn't even Sean like firing a sniper rifle round at you. This is some guy blind firing. So this we'll roll the damage. That's what I expected. That's what I expected. So you take 2 points of damage. As the guy in the flaming sphere, firing wildly, happens to nick you with a laser pistol, dealing 2 points of fire damage, basically.
You're gonna pay for that.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Hold on. For your stat block, you use Tiefling, right?
Yeah.
God, fuck it. Yeah, you have fire resistance, so you only take 1 point of damage.
Hell yeah.
God, fucking as the thick, damp, matted moss and growth of your body gets hit with this fire, it just kind of like steams more than anything else as it just kind of fizzles. Um, and yeah, that's. Oh right, I have to do my traditional 1d8 for the person who's within Reese's sphere of fire to see if he falls to his death. He does not fall to his death, actually. As he does move out of it. He is still within range of the damage, though. So I think like he moves out of it, but you all watch as basically a crispy charred corpse thumps down on the stone at the top of this canyon. Um, as he stood in there for too long trying to get his shot off, and is cooked. Duke, that is back to you.
Okay, so yeah, now Duke is angry.
I imagine Duke
Duke
like
is
pops
real.
out from behind the rocks like ah! Just like as he sees like a bunch of dead people.
Duke is gonna try one more time, but this time with and
Bardic
I hope you give
inspiration.
me I hope you give me advantage on this intimidation
If you want to
towards
use your action to intimidate, 100% I will give you advantage because that your intention at this point is basically screaming with the fury of an old western bounty hunter.
ah!
So real quick, did you want to use your advantage or not? Because we didn't
Would that
clarify
work
that
without
before you.
advantage?
Uh, so
It works. Come on.
so okay, go ahead and so you don't. I won't have you use your action in your bardic inspiration, or I won't have you use your action. If you want to use your bardic inspiration for a higher uh chance of success and better things happening, you are free to use that. I believe that for this level, is it a D6?
It is a D, but I don't think Bardic Inspiration could be used on skill checks. It's ability checks,
Yeah,
attack rolls, and saving throws.
this is an ability check.
It is?
Ability checks can either be considered like a flat ability check where it's like, oh, this is an intelligence check, etc., or they can be like acrobatics, dexterity, intimidation, etc.
Okay.
So, do you want to use your bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. And I am only allowing this
No.
because I have not voiced the result of the roll yet.
All right. Now listen up, Sean. We just sent half your friends to the last roundup. Hell, don't even think about squeezing off a shot with that sniper rifle you got up there, because you couldn't hit the ground with your hat with 3 throws. Now I'm gonna give you one last chance, boy. You best throw down your weapons and give up peacefully. I promise we won't kill you.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that bardic inspiration to add to your intimidation.
Where can I find that?
Just roll a
All right.
D6.
D6. Go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 6. That's not at all what I wanted. How about,
Take
how about
D6,
this
just
one?
So 26.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. You yell this to Sean, and he is successfully intimidated as you watch him set down his sniper rifle. And this time he does not go behind the rock to reach for an even bigger firearm. Uh, he puts his sniper rifle down, and stands there with his hands held to the sky. Not all of his compatriots seem to be in a surrendering mood. But the two that are restrained and the two that have been grievously wounded, and the one that is standing, well, I will say the one that's standing next to you is like weighing his options right now. So
Well, he
you've
better way faster because I'm about to shoot him in the freaking face.
you've talked down five of them. You've got one more of them who's not sure, and one guy at the back who hasn't necessarily seen or heard what's going on yet outside of the screaming at Shaw.
So which one of the guys, which bandits are still in the fight?
This guy right here
Okay,
and
good.
this guy way back here. And
Okay,
I'll say this:
so
the only reason this guy's still in the fight is that he's the only bandit who's gotten close enough to your wagon to see what y'all are carrying and be like, "Huh, I could surrender, or I could just try and bolt and grab their shit and hope that I don't die in the process."
okay, look, we both know that's not happening. So, do I have a movement and an attack action left?
I will say that yeah, you can um fire your pistols at him if you so wish.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh boy, it sucks to be you. Uh,
I mean, fuck guys, he does one thing really good.
He does. There's one thing he does. He does one thing right. If you only can do one thing, then you make sure you're perfect at that one thing.
Yeah, I assume that like he's sitting there and you can Duke can almost read this guy's thoughts with like what he's thinking right now. And the second that he moves a bit to like bolt towards the cart, you're already firing. First shot through his kneecap, 4 points of damage. He goes down and he's like wailing, and then before he can finish, boom, second shot, 11 points of damage. He's fucking toast. So there's only one guy left in this fight, and he is way back here. So Yinvin,
you guys know what to do.
it is your turn. Reese, you're muted, by the way.
Oh, hey, hi, what's up?
It's your turn.
Hey, welcome back.
All right.
Duke succeeded on his intimidation. There's only one guy left in the fight, and it is this guy way back here.
And
I mean, if you used your movement I think if you used all your movement to get out in the open, you probably could get a spell in line of sight of him.
right.
Yeah, just barely. That's still not bad.
Not to
Yeah.
tell you what to do. If you want to hurt him, you can, or you could just be like, "I'm going to go check out what these dead bodies have." I mean, it's your turn. You do what you want to do.
I mean, I like hurting the bad guys.
Yay!
Parts of combat.
Yenvin finally discovers his sociopathic side. He's like, I really do enjoy hurting people now. Previously I was kind of detached from it because I was on the ship, but now I've got the bloodlust.
Here for it.
So yeah, if you wanted to move, you could move right up to about here.
Bam.
And then you could fire on this guy way back here. With any
Let's fire, baby.
All right.
Here's hoping he doesn't hit any of the guys who are surrendering by mistake.
I mean, hey. Sometimes you gotta
They're in
break
the way.
Sometimes you gotta break an omelet to make a few eggs,
Yeah.
Which spell
Whichever
has the
one you want.
range?
Any that have a range of 60 feet are not going to hit him, but anything that has a range further than that can do that.
Oh, my firebolt has 120.
There you go.
That'll do it.
Fine with that.
I just firebolt him.
All right, sounds good.
There shouldn't be too much longer left. It should come.
Okay. So since I'm not going to drag this out too much longer, because I mean, fuck, it'd just be bullying at this point.
I mean, I like it.
All right, cool. I'm making my way over to Sean. I'm beating him to death.
No,
Uh,
no, 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 no. I promised.
You promised. I didn't say
I
shit.
promised we wouldn't kill him. Now, as your captain,
Uh,
I'm going to have to insist that we don't kill him. Are you picking up what I'm
all right,
putting
cool. I
down?
walk up to. I run up to him, break both his legs and arms.
so long as he ain't dead.
He ain't gonna be dead, but he ain't gonna be happy.
I will say this: the bandit at the back did have 12 hit points. He was at full health. I am going to go ahead and just kill him, for the sake of like, pretty much all these guys are surrendering. There's not a world where in the next like 2 seconds, the mech and Ollie descend from the heavens and just wreck this guy's shit. So we're gonna go ahead and kill him now. I'm gonna take y'all out of initiative. And we are officially out of combat. Y'all can proceed with the looting and shooting as you were.
So we need to gather the prisoners. We need to go through the bodies, and I want Sean alive, and I want him able to talk because I want to know who sent him.
Yeah, he'll be alive.
Ain't talkable.
Conscious enough. I don't want him delirious from the pain.
You're like,
Look, well, he'll be able to blink once for yes and twice for no.
We will be here all night if he cannot verbally speak to us. I'm not
anyway,
playing 20 questions with a what would he be at that point? A vegetable?
quadriplegic.
Yeah, quadriplegic vegetable. Not doing it.
Anyway, so you all are out of combat. You are able to move around the map freely, however you wish. I will go ahead and first ask, what roles and responsibilities are y'all going to be taking on now that you are out of combat?
I'm going to approach the captain.
Okay. Sounds good.
Ollie,
I like it.
Ollie is going to find you. He's going to look you over. Well, he was shot, right?
Yes.
You see that he looks at you and goes, "Captain, spread your arms."
Whoa. Bobby did her first, son. I'm kidding. I lift my arms.
All right. You see that he takes a clump of the moss off of his jacket and starts chewing it.
What are you doing there?
Smears it over your body, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm casting it at 2nd level, so 2d8 plus 4 for charisma. That's 13 hit points back.
Wow.
Yeah, so you heal for 13 as this magic moss poultice goes all over you.
Whew. That feels better. I thought I was a goner there. I appreciate you.
There's no problem, Captain. Now let's go deal with the others. Do we heal the other survivors, or do we kill them?
I go up to Sean and push him down and take his milk money.
Hang on. I want to know what he's got too. All right, so let's everyone just calm down.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start rounding them up just to make life easier. As I assume that, so I'll ask this: does the mech and Alexis help in the corralling of the the bad guys?
Yeah, very much. And if they try to like fight back, they're getting fucking thrown.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
ahead and just
same.
start lining up all these corpses real quick. Hope you
Yeah,
don't
you
mind.
take care of the line people. Ollie would be taking the dead bodies and just grouping them together.
How many survivors do we have?
You have 5,
Okay, good.
including
So-
Sean.
Okay. So I assume Sean's would be the leader. So I walk up to him and I ask him who sent him.
You walk up and you're like, you ask who sent him. He looks at you and he goes, ain't nobody sent us. We just came out here looking to. We operate out of this here canyon and we rob passersby that move between the towns and the settlements. It's a nice way to
Well,
kind of rob people coming from the spaceport who are looking to go do stuff.
Well, Sean, since you think it's so fun and nice to rob people, let's see how you like it when someone robs you. I go through Sean's possessions.
He looks at you and he's like, well, I don't like it very much, but I do consider it karmic justice for what done happened to all of those people. So, this whole
Sean,
event has me reconsider
Sean.
my life choices.
Sean, no one asked your opinion.
But you just said, let's see how you like
your
it, and I'm telling you,
Sean,
Before he can justify himself, Ollie just grabs him by the legs and just starts shaking him.
you just pick him up and just shaking the lunch money out.
The captain said you're being robbed. You are being robbed now, and just shaking all the time.
I'm sorry, I love that. The captain says you are being robbed. You being robbed now is so good.
Okay, so what does he have? Come on, let's.
Okay.
The curiosity is killing me.
I will let you all know what everyone has. So amongst the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bandits, all told, they have a collective total of about give or take about 1,800 credits.
Oh wow.
You have in your possession now 12 kind of shitty laser pistols.
Well, I can use those for scavs to make bigger guns. Gimme.
Now, I want his sniper rifle.
You do
Oh, yeah, go for it.
you do get a sniper rifle. It's an old school ballistic. But it is like looking it over, like you're basically looking at the equivalent of like a gosh, I'm trying to think because this wouldn't be like a 50 caliber. This would be just a little under that.
Maybe like a 308 or 306.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah,
All right.
I'd say 308. Yeah, you're looking at like
Yeah.
and then
I
additionally,
like it.
additionally, I will give you all this one, 'cause, so this is the golden Easter egg. He
Yes.
did have one more gun behind that rock. As you do get his other gun, which is basically like an RPG.
Oh, mine.
Ooh.
Gimme. Mine. Dibs.
I was just
That's
about
going-
to say.
that's going on
Go
Spartacus.
down the robot. Yeah.
Fucking Alexis's eyes like light up like fucking like light bulbs. Damn, it's mine. Mine. Dibs. It's going on Spartacus' shoulder. I'm going to go boom boom and stuff.
Now, calm down. Now we don't need you flying off the handle, Lex. Just promise I won't you try it.
And then the only other thing that Sean has on him, which you all do get, is a bounty puck. As Duke, you are able to pick it up and open it. It looks like he was also trying to hunt down one of the bounties you were tasked with finding. Specifically, he was trying to hunt down the gunslinger.
Ah,
But then again, it does kind of make sense, seeing as he is the highest bounty on this planet, and it's worth a pretty substantial sum.
interesting. So, we have 1,800 credits now between these bandits. Who has the lowest amount of debt?
I would say the person probably with the lowest amount of debt in your ship would be Yenvin. Specifically because of all of you, Yenvin hasn't taken out as many loans or gotten in trouble with like law enforcement or other things that have gotten bounties put on his head. Um, he tends to make a pretty decent amount of friends wherever he goes because everybody loves the guy that makes booze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
but but
understandable.
he is still in debt because uh Yinvid I feel like doesn't necessarily have the social wherewithal sometimes to realize that some of the stuff that he's doing or taking isn't legal.
I feel that on a
Um
personal level.
so he's got a bounty, but it's not that high. Like I'd say, or sorry, not a bounty. His debt isn't that high. I'd say he probably is looking at about like 5,000 credits worth of like payment. So it's
So do
not.
you guys think we should split it 4 ways?
Sounds
Who
good
the
to me.
hell is?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm something of a criminal myself. All right. So, quick, who here is good at math? 18
I am.
divided by 4 is carry of
Uh,
2.
250.
200. 250.
Or sorry,
Wait, that's.
450. My bad.
I mean, I'm bad. My character's bad at math, but he thinks that's a little fishy.
Yeah, no, sorry. 450. 450 each would be 4 ways.
Sounds good to me. All right. So I approach Sean. I tell him, "Son, bury your dead. And if I catch you robbing good folk around here again, I'll come finish the job."
He nods.
I
And
punch him in the face. And that was for me.
roll to punch.
Okay.
I kick him while he's down.
I okay.
I did specifically give you an action for punch because you asked for it. Yeah,
Yeah, I kick him while he's down.
he takes 4 points of damage. You knock a couple of his teeth out with that one. He loses 3 teeth and he's just like, "Oh, my face!
Ollie picks up the teeth and puts them in his pocket.
What the frick?" He's just sitting here like, he's like, "Wait, but you already robbed me."
I didn't say I wouldn't hurt you, son. I just said I wouldn't kill you.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, you said you were already robbing me. Why did you take my teeth?
We're robbing you. Robbing means taking everything. Do we need look at him like seriously, do we need to take more?
You know, I didn't even need those teeth. It wasn't that big a deal. Come on, guys.
Anyway.
He and his buddies begin to go bury their dead as they are just like it's like watching a dog slink off with its tail between its legs. Like these guys are horribly demoralized.
These guys don't have bounties on them, do they?
Uh,
I mean, I figure they would if they're just.
I mean, some of them do. Not that much, but if you want to start hauling off some carcasses, you're more than welcome to.
Do we have the carrying capacity to haul off carcasses?
You guys have a carriage with some guns that are about to be offloaded. You can spare some space.
Who has who has the bounties?
There are about 5 corpses that have bounties. Using your scanner. They're not a lot. Like the highest is maybe 200 credits.
Every little bit helps. We're taking them.
And then one of the living bandits also has a bounty. I will say before we get into it, it's not Sean.
Okay.
It is this guy right down here who's just got like
Tie him up. We're taking him with us.
okay. I assume that like as Ollie shoots out Fines, grabs him and just drags him off, screaming. The other bandits don't even bother to say anything because they were like, he said they were robbing us. They're gonna take everything we've got. We just need to look the other way.
They just pretend they don't see anything while he's screaming, "Somebody help me! It's taking me!"
Yeah, as often as they just hear, no, 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 no. They're just like head down.
Woody Fine starts wrapping around his mouth so he can't keep screaming anymore. It's like, no, we're robbing.
Robbing.
As he gets dragged off into the night, they're just like, we don't see anything, we don't hear anything. We're just gonna, we just we need to stay alive, fellas. Someone needs to tell this tale.
The Ballad of Duke Grimshaw and his wayward crew.
The Ballad of Duke Grimshaw and those 3 psychopaths.
And a Psychos 3.
Anyway, y'all are free to continue on your journey out into the beyond.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I will drag you all over to your next map.
Not unless anybody has anything else to say.
Nope.
There's a lot of like nothing here. That's makes me sad.
Yep, I forgot to put one thing on the map. My bad. Give me a second. There we go.
The heck is that? Oh, it's a house.
The shack.
It's
The house. It's a shack. It's a house shack. So yeah, as you all continue on the road, you arrive at your meetup point. I'm gonna go ahead and start dragging people onto the map so we can get y'all out here.
Do we say we've taken a short rest on the way here?
If you all choose to, you can.
I just figured traveling, we weren't really doing too much. So we had taken like a short. If we had like a carriage and stuff with the shipment.
Yeah, you guys can choose to take a short rest if you need to.
okay.
All right, cool. Be back. That gives me back some wild shapes and stuff.
All right. Yeah, y'all arrive here. Give me 1 second.
How many? No, short rest give you hit points, right?
Yeah. So um, you basically roll a number of hit dice, and you can recover hit points. And if you have any features or abilities that recover on a short rest, you can get those back too. There's also on each of your character sheets, there should also be a short rest button that you can see there, and if you click that, it should go ahead and reset some of those abilities
Where would that be located?
on the character sheet.
Yeah, but where on the character sheet? There's a lot of stuff.
Below
there it
the
is.
yeah.
Boom sauce. I think I hit the button. Did it do anything?
It should have reset any abilities that need a short rest to recover. As far as your hit points, you just click where it says hit dice. over there above your hunter's mark.
I'll find it. I will find it.
I think Duke's the only one who took damage in that battle. I mean, I took 1 point, but I
I don't
don't.
remind me.
Duke and Yenvin both took damage. The mech also took some damage, but it could be mended easy enough.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Yeah,
Find the
so I
center.
only took 1 point, but I'm not going to waste short rest die on just 1 point of damage.
I'm still not seeing hit die. Oh, there it is. Found it. Nice. All right. Boom sauce.
I will say that if we're traveling, Ollie will pull out his violin and start playing some very soothing music, and you can roll a d6 and add that as well, because I'm going to play Song of Rest.
Yay.
You can roll another d6 and you can add that to your 5. So now we get 9 hit points back. The same thing goes for Reese if Reese wants to get health back.
So that I'm just full on. I don't have like 4 extra or 3 extra hit points.
No.
No, it'll
Okay.
just refill you to full.
Awesome, bro. Thanks.
No problem, Captain.
Okay.
All right,
Now
then just
that
give
we're
me
here.
1 second. I'm getting the last 2 maps together for us now. All right. All set. Okay. So sorry, I had to sneeze. Oh my God, can this sneeze just? Okay, I'm gonna ignore it and we're gonna move on. And if I sneeze, then I sneeze. Okay, you all arrive here, and you see there are a few figures already kind of crowded outside the lodging that you are finding yourself at. These are kind of strangely dressed individuals that you are seeing present. They all seem
Hey,
to be kind of,
Walker.
yeah.
I took part in the short rest. What do I need to click to?
Hit dice.
It's like in the center of the page, maybe like upper middle.
Below the temporary hit points box. Next to the death saves. So with that on your Song of Rest, get 10 hit points back.
So you should be at your full hit point total.
All right. Do the thing.
There we go. Thank you.
Doing the thing. Just doing the thing. Doing things. Oh.
Rat. Rats.
Oh God.
As you see, the people that are gathered outside appear to be Slunga mercenaries that are all heavily armed. And they are kind of like eyeing you all over as you approach with your wagon.
Can we get the character sheet in chat? The character image.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay.
So I say I got a lot of things I have to put together. Let's see here.
You're usually the one that's always got everything in order.
Not always. Yeah, so
Well,
these are what
I'm
they look
just
like. And yeah, they're eyeing you all up and down.
I bet they are. I bet they are.
So, I guess it's incumbent on me to make the formal greeting. So I walk up and say, "Name's Grimshaw. I got a package for, I assume, one of you."
They kind of like look you over, and one of them kind of like nods his head towards the door, for you to proceed.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. All right. We go inside, I guess. Well, hang on. I go inside. Does anybody want to stay outside and just kind of hang out?
Whatever you want, Captain. Do you want me to be outside, or do you want me to on guard, or do you want me to be inside with you?
I want you inside with me. I want. Does the mech have an autonomous mode? Can I just?
Yeah, it kind
To
of
an
does something.
extent.
The mech stays outside.
And I guess I'm staying in the mech. I'll say climbing back into Spartacus.
Okay.
You do what you want. All right. What does Tyler want to do?
I want. I mean, I guess I'll go inside. I don't want to be out here all alone with these rats. Creepy.
Don't say that too loud now. All right, let's go.
Oh, that's what Tyler says.
Yeah,
Okay.
I understood. So as you two approach the building, um, they don't make any moves to stop you all. The only thing they do is that when Ollie approaches the door, one of them does move to intercede and kind of put his hand out.
You are barring me from the entrance. Please stop.
I don't think they want you to come in.
My captain wishes for me to enter this door.
I think we've had enough fighting for one day. I think we should try to take it easy.
Yeah,
Hang
the
out.
rat is just matching Ollie's gaze and saying nothing.
Hang back. I'll call on you if I need you.
Ollie, Ollie understands. Looks to the rat. Rat tails are very well used in many rituals. He just heads back towards the cart and just
Should he,
stands there.
should he roll intimidation for that?
There is not going to be any roll, because as you turn around, and begin to walk back to the cart, he goes, "You know, your kind also has many parts that could be harvested for profit." And like as
What do you mean, your kind?
what I said. And he recognizes that both of you are like Dvalin, but he seems like focused in on Ollie, like there's something different. And he even like as Ollie has threatened him, he spits on the ground. Uh
Oh
and
well, I don't know anything.
and is like glaring.
Ollie does not react, does not flinch or anything. He just proceeds back to the cart, turns towards the door, not even looking at the rats, just focusing on the building itself, and is standing ready to defend or to act if anything happens.
Hey Walker, which one of these rats spit in the direction of one of my crewmates?
That would be this rat right here that I'm gonna mark with purple.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right, let's go inside.
Yeah, you go inside, and you are met with a despite it being like a what appears to be like a farming settlement, like a small little shack intended for harvest of crops, pulling water moisture from the air and other plants, as well as tending to livestock. This is a very well lit interior. Lots of fluorescent lights, and additional lighting tubes attached to the wall, so you can kind of like see clearly in the space. It's not like a clean or sterile environment, but it is well lit and devoid of many long lingering shadows. And you see your client, as it were, sitting at the other side of the building. You are looking at a droid that is in a uh similar to yourself. He is in a uh like almost like battle armor type suit, but but his jacket that goes on over it is more like a trench coat than a duster, and it has a hood that he has pulled up over his head. And he looks at you and you see
Okay.
his like glowing yellow eyes and like the lit frames of his cheeks as he begins to speak, and as he does, like the lights kind of flash in time with his words, and he goes, let me pull up the little mod here real quick, and hopefully this works. Again, let me know if it sounds weird. Duke Grimshaw.
And who might you be?
CR3.
Do I know who this guy is already?
You do not.
Okay.
CR321.
It's a pleasure to meet you, CR32 Cat. CR.
Just
Hang on.
CR is fine.
Okay, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you, CR. I wish I could say the same for your bodyguards. Few of them have been rather rude to my crew members. Do you happen to have anything against what Walker? What is Tao's character again? What race is he?
So Ollie is a Dvalin, which is like the little devil people. That again, their like key distinctions are that they have similar internal organ structures, and they all grow horns. Um, you do know that each of them are very different, like wildly different.
Yeah.
And the subtype that Ollie belongs to is very plant-like. Like they have um like almost like bark for skin, like very very wood
Right.
oriented.
Sure. Okay, so I guess I ask him if he has anything against the Volans.
I don't have anything against them, no. And I'm sorry you were not met with hospitality by my associates. I'll deal with that.
Well, I appreciate that. Now, let's come start with this business.
Let's. You have what I asked for.
I do. You have payment?
I certainly do.
All right.
And he hits oh, sorry, I'm still on my voice mod.
Yep.
He hits a button on the side of like the little thing that he's sitting on. Um, and a little like it almost makes like a little beeping chirp noise. And as it clicks off, um, you see the door a few minutes later open up as the Slunga are pushing in the cargo that you all have brought on like a little hover trolley. And he cracks the lid of one of the cases and is inspecting it. While he does, Duke, since this is your first time, oh, Jesus Christ, you'll get your character art when I'm done with what I'm doing. You freak. He cracks the lid and takes a look at the merchandise. Since this is the first time you are now seeing it, you can roll me a history check if you would be so kind.
Sure.
And I'll say it as well. I should have said this previously, that when you saw him, he does have like an insignia on his jacket. If you want to make a roll on that as well, so you can make 2 history checks to kind of figure out what's going on.
Should Brisa also roll 2 history checks?
Should who?
Reese, he's in the shack with me.
I I didn't realize. Well, it's, yeah, they wouldn't have let anyone in. So
Oh.
so Yinvin wouldn't have come in. Ollie wouldn't have come in. They wouldn't have let anybody in to the shack with you.
Oh, I thought it was just Tyler's character. Okay. So I guess I didn't hit on any of those.
Um, I will say that sadly, you're not familiar with the insignia. You do roll high enough on history that you can recreate it if you need to like meet with your crew. But as for the what's in the crates, you're looking at it, and to you it's just some fancy goo-gaw of the future, some big ol' gun that you don't necessarily quite grasp the finer points on.
Who's a what's it?
Um, but he looks at you and pulls out like a small, basically like a PDA. Hits a few buttons, and just goes. Let me turn on my modifier one more time. Sorry, this is very different to like have to click between tabs to be able to do this mod thing. This is my first time trying it out. I'm having fun with it, but it's also like requiring some extra brain power.
I mean, it's great. Do you they sell like those like switchboards at
I don't
Best
have
Buy?
one of those, and I don't have enough money to get one yet, but that is the plan eventually.
Awesome, bro.
Well, looks like everything's in order. I will go ahead and wire the payment to your cruise account. If you check your account now, you should go ahead and be able to see the funds available.
I
With our business concluded, I will be on my way.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Uh,
I walk out the door. What?
he turns to leave. I know I've still got the mod on, but I'll just.
Yeah, okay, fine.
He turns to leave and just goes, "Before I go, may I ask who was rude to your associate?"
Is the fella with the purple thing on him?
As you point out the sorry,
Fine.
as you point out the oh wait, there's a button to just turn it off. Hold on, I'm crazy. 1 second.
Nice.
All right, can you all still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, they just turned off the voice changer. Awesome. That's gonna save me some time. Um, as you point out the guy, you watch as he turns, looks at them, and the guy like looks in the 2 seconds you sell him out, horrified, like terrified of what's about to happen, as you watch as this robot clears the room in no time flat. You don't even clock what happens until you hear it. Like what you see almost moves faster than the speed of sound. Um, as you just see him move, you hear a squelching noise, and then you just see that the droid has cleared the room and his hand is fully inside this rat's chest cavity before it pulls out and has this thing's heart in its hand, and the rat folk just drops dead there on the floor. And as
Well, I've
the
seen enough. Let's get the fuck out of here.
as the rats all look shocked before they can move, he pulls out a laser pistol on his holster and immediately guns down the other 5.
I guess he wasn't interested in paying.
He looks.
Do we witness this?
No, this is all Duke, but you hear the noises go off.
I think all we hear in the gunfire would try to go into the building.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
fully hear 5 distinct laser blasts go off.
Yeah, Spartacus is slamming through the door, ready to fucking fight with like Alexis inside of him.
You all barge in and you see Duke just kind of, who looked like he was on his way out, and then 6 dead rats on the ground with a robot with a smoking gun and a rat heart standing over him.
Everybody calm down. I'm okay.
And I'm guessing he did all of this. Efficient. Alexis says.
now-
It just picks up the bodies of that. Do you mind if I take these? Like, and then like Spartacus' hands.
I do mind if you take those.
I
Wow.
also mind. You're not putting that on my ship.
Worth a shot.
While I
Ollie
don't appreciate
looks directly at the tail of the one that spit at him.
while I don't appreciate
RC, how much for that tail?
CR looks at you and just goes,
CR.
not negotiable.
I see. Sorry, buddy.
And he
I think
looks
it's best we stay on this guy's good side.
while I don't appreciate Slunga for their ideas and the cartel that runs a majority of things, they have their uses, and it would be disrespectful to harvest them.
Fair enough. So now that everybody's in the shack, can anybody roll the same history check?
Yeah, you all can roll the history checks to determine what the insignia is that he is wearing, as well as what the weapons are that he has just purchased.
You said history?
Yep, history.
Anybody else?
I don't know. I'm supposed to be good at this.
I think Reese would have the best shot.
Yenvin, you want to roll history?
Sure.
Also,
Maybe
now
he
that
just
now,
doesn't
now that
care.
we are getting to the end of this here, here's your image.
That didn't take you long.
Yeah, I figured. So
So there is a line you won't cross.
no,
Alright.
there's not much. I think that he's just doing this to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to think I know him well enough. So I'll say this. Because y'all rolled the history checks, but you didn't specify which ones you were looking at. And again, you can roll for both.
Oh, and I will roll for the other one then.
So if y'all want to roll a
Nope.
second history check, yeah, like you're more than welcome to.
Yeah,
'Cause
one second.
right now for the first history check, only Ollie knows what's up. If no one gets it for the weapons, I'm gonna really find this funny.
Can I use my first one for the weapons?
Oh.
If you wish to use the first one for the weapons, you can. You will just not get the insignia. So like that's kind of the trade-off is that like so for right now there are only 2 successes I'm seeing on the board, and that is Tyler has one of 2 successes and Reese has one of 2 successes. Y'all can use those for either the weapons or the insignia. It's just your choice. I will
My
say
second weapons.
okay,
I was
weapons.
thinking that I think Ollie would be more interested in the insignia.
Okay. So then that tracks with the rolls that you all made. So the first history check would be like checking the insignia, and the second one would be weapons. So that kind of tracks with what y'all had lined up. So I'll let you know. So Ollie, you know that the insignia that he is wearing is specifically a insignia of the Karath 4. The Karath 4 is basically a resistance movement or a rebellion. It's basically a coalition of different races of the Andromeda frontier that have banded together in opposition to 3 key factors. Um, the first is in opposition to the encroaching militarized state of Amercadia, basically resisting the large scale human settlement that Amercadia represents. Um, the second is that they are against the Slunga trade cartel. And the last thing that they are against uh, is the oppression and misuse of the uh, robotic folk, like any form of sentient droid. They are against them being used basically as slaves or otherwise indentured servants.
Gotcha. Ollie will
Uh,
not say anything.
Fair enough.
The one thing that Ollie will say with an 18 is that the Kareth 4 is a pretty big network, and they operate in small cells. Not all of them agree on policy. While that is kind of like the 3 big things that they stand in opposition against, they all have different methods of kind of handling that. Some do things in a more like political resistance where they're basically like trying to get legislation in place. Others are more of like a direct military opposition that has like rules and standards. And then there are other military operations that are like no matter what the ends justify the means.
So yeah, they all agree there's a problem, but they all have different ways of wanting to solve the problem.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
You know what that sounds like?
people,
America.
people.
Not my problem.
um So the other thing I'll say, which is the thing that Yenvin picks up. So Yenvin, you notice that what are in these crates that you all have just unloaded are TX3 disruptors. TX3 disruptors are incredibly dangerous pieces of weaponry that essentially, as the name suggests, disrupts the central nervous system of organic creatures. When used on droids, it is still like powerful. It can like fully shut them down. It doesn't kill them. It just fries their workings so that they are basically like temporarily out of commission. They can be rebooted and everything like that. But for organic creatures, it's a lot worse because it basically like disrupts their central nervous system. So they basically like fully shut down. For any organic that is blasted with one of these things, like they basically their internal systems go haywire. So they are basically trapped in a vegetative state in excruciating pain until they inevitably die.
Fire. I share that with the rest of the team.
Like right here in front of this guy.
No, no,
No. No.
no.
Okay, smart call. But he takes the weapons, and goes ahead and leaves. Uh, he has paid you all. He has what he wants. You see he loads it all up into like a speeder shuttle that's out back, and he just like takes off. So now it's just the four of you and Spartacus in this settlement.
Well, I'm glad that's over.
Captain, he was part of the resistance.
Okay. Ollie, that ain't our fight. We have things we have to worry about.
Speaking of, you all do have you can check your ship account to see your newfound funds if you so choose to
How
do so.
how much do we have? Or how do we do that?
So
Okay.
there's not a thing. I was just saying like this is I'm just narratively I'm saying you can do this.
Okay. I do that then.
Yeah, you open up your online banking app and uh jokes aside, you open it up and you see that like the amount has been transferred to you. You are sitting on 500,000 credits.
Holy.
So you are looking at about
Oh,
500,000 credits.
pleasure
That'd be
doing
decent.
business indeed. All right, guess it's time to roll back.
Should go turn on these bounties of these dead people.
Well, sure, I suppose.
And then Clark as well.
Clark.
Yeah, the one that I took screaming.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
I love the
Yeah,
idea of you
we-
getting his name as you're dragging him off.
oh yeah, forgot about Clark.
You
Clark,
just
how you doing?
You
How you
just hear from
doing?
the wagon.
yeah. I tied him up and gagged
Clark,
him so he wouldn't be a problem. He
Clark,
just looked like a Clark.
Clark's such a kidder. All right, crew. Let's roll back to the ship. We got or let's roll back to town. Let's roll back to town. We got business.
But we do have business. I need to put the rocket launcher on Spartacus short of me. Oh, imagine the carnage.
I'd rather not imagine the carnage.
You see her just with
I'd
a
rather be
giddy,
pleasantly surprised.
just a giddy smile on her face, and she's just still looking at the rocket launcher.
Yeah, as y'all return to town.
Okay,
Um,
so yeah.
it's easy enough to get back in. You are able to get your Vroki brought back before the rental period expires. So you get a small refund for the remaining time. So he prorates it based on the time spent out. So you get about 50 credits back.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it didn't cost you that much to get those Vroki.
Nah,
50 credits. We are rich now, Captain.
You're like
I'd like to think so.
I can buy 25 beer. Um
Okay.
and yeah, y'all are able to get back everything to town. You if I remember correctly, you had told the guy to fully kind of like load up the Spirit of Valor.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you arrive back. You can easily go talk with him and get your invoice. And he'll let you know what's what.
All right.
So say
So-
Alex is immediately making her way back to the ship and beginning to work on attaching the rocket launcher to Spartacus's shoulder.
Harley's gonna go to the kitchen and start cooking up dinner.
I gotta shore up the account and take these bounties off to the sheriff.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Yay!
Okay, so
And to help with this, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability and Fox's Cunning to give myself advantage on intelligence checks.
gotcha. So repairing the damage, re-upping kind of the uh stuff on your ship, basically doing like all the maintenance to get it to basically almost like new condition. Um, in addition to refueling and all that other stuff, he hands you an invoice for about 10,000 credits.
Okay. I make sure to I pay him.
Yeah, he takes the payment. Um, and he looks at you and just goes, "While you are here, do you want upgrades?
A what?
Upgrades?"
Upgrade. Upgrade, you say? Nah, I wouldn't mind having a brief conversation about upgrades.
Of course, I can get you upgrades. And he wheels around like a little computer screen so you can kind of see like what he is offering. So basically, he is offering to modify your ship, um, which each one comes at different costs. If I remember correctly, pulling up the information I have on the Spirit of Valor, you all have currently 10 mod slots active for your mechanics bay, the 2 crew quarters, the nav computer, the piloting chamber, mess hall, workshop, tuned weapons, tuned shields, and tuned engines. Um, so that is 10 mods. So that's about half your mod slots. So you have about 10 more you can slap on the Spirit of Valor, if you so choose.
Okay.
Um, and we can let me take a look at what we can add on there.
Oh, don't
Also,
start yawning, because I'm gonna start yawning.
well, I was just gonna say we're probably gonna wrap up here soon because
Okay.
Oh
I
shit!
am
Now I'm yawning. Fuck.
yeah I'm
Oh,
I'm,
fuck
I'm
you are.
I am a little tired. Let me go ahead and open up the ship grade modifications um to tier 1 and tier 2. So there are 5 different types of modifications that can be slapped on here. There are, and I'll go ahead and list through them now. There's engineering, operations, crew suite, universal mods, and weapon mods.
I
Um,
imagine. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
and like I said, you have 10 more available slots. You can add whichever of these on you want. I will go through them as you need me to, just based on what you want. And then your question?
Like I said, I imagine because I was kind of flying solo, I wasn't putting a whole lot of money into the crew compartment. So I imagine I'd have to upgrade that
Your
now that
your
I have
your crew
crew.
quarters that you have on your ship mods are very bare bones. It's basically
Right.
like a standard bunk bed.
Okay. So how much to upgrade that?
Let's see. To upgrade crew quarters, because here's the problem with this site is it only has like two options. There's the standard crew quarters and then the luxury crew quarters. So I'm gonna go. Oh, here we go. Never mind. There's quarters. Here we go. Livable. Because there's like the basic. There's like quality living, and then there's the luxury quarters. So with the upgrade to the crew quarters, that would be about 10,000 credits. So about the exact same
right.
cost you just paid to get everything re-upped would be to upgrade your crew quarters.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'll just go ahead and upgrade that to two crew quarters quality.
Okay, so
So yeah, and that doesn't take any additional slots because all you're doing is just upgrading the like current.
okay.
So you still have your 10 slots available.
Okay, so I wish I was looking at what you were looking at right now. I
Yeah,
had
no, I'll send you the list.
sure.
And this thing, I'll send it in this chat so everybody can see it. So if there's anything that anybody wants to request, you can. When it comes to these starship modifications, you can use the drop-down menus at the bottom of the page to kind of like choose which ones you want, as well as the tier. Now, the only ones you all have access to right now are tier 0 and tier 1 upgrades. So just make sure that whenever you're looking, you check those boxes on that drop down menu to make sure you're keeping it within that realm.
Tier 0 and tier 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Does hang on, is trying trying to make sense of what I'm looking at here. They oh okay. Tier. Getting kind of late. Do we have to do this tonight?
We don't have to do this tonight. We can always do it another time.
Okay.
We
Because I
can
feel
we
like
can say that you
I
do it, and then we can pick up next time with
yeah.
whatever
Good
modifications
call.
y'all
Good
get.
call.
Yeah.
Right.
Because this way it gives
Okay.
because again we usually do this monthly, so this gives you all a month to literally look over these starship modifications, pick out what you want, collaborate with one another, and then get it all installed.
Sure.
Got it. Well, hit us with that cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hell yeah, I did.
so
Did it
here's
last time.
here is your cliffhanger ending for the night. Then, we will end at this point. So Alexis,
Yeah.
as you are in the process of installing the rocket launcher on Spartacus, can you go ahead and give me a Tinker's Tools check? And if I remember correctly, you used Fox's Cunning, so you got advantage on intelligence checks.
Smith's tools, secret tools. So it'd add my proficiency. What is it? Just base intelligence and then add my proficiency, or
Uh-huh. It's a intelligence check with proficiency.
so intelligence check. So +5 and +3, so +8. Add advantage. Oh, plus another +3 to that, so 21.
All right, gotcha. You are able to get everything affixed to Spartacus, and you've got it like set up. So basically, I will put together a action for you to be able to use this rocket with Spartacus. As long as you buy ammunition for it, you can keep using it. And additionally, if you find a more suitable replacement over time, you can always take it off and replace it with a different rocket pod. But for now, you have a quick and easy RPG launch if you need one.
Bet. I'm guessing
Um,
bonus action to reload it.
it would be full action to reload it because it is a
Okay.
RPG mounted on the
Yeah,
outside
yeah,
of
that's
your
that's fair. That's fair.
unless you have help. Um, But as you are finishing this up, you finally finish and you look over and you see that your personal communicator has a number of missed messages.
All right, I guess I'll check those. Or
Uh,
are you
that
talking
so
to?
yeah, that's a directed at Alexis.
Oh, it's
Uh,
okay. I'm just kidding.
I'll pick it up, see who calling me, who trying to hit me up for a late night booty call.
Nobody. You have 3 people that are contacting you, and each of them is different. So one is your fight coordinator, the guy who has been hooking you up with the underground fighting uh, section for your robot. Lets you know that there are hasn't heard from you in a while. Hopes you're doing okay. By the way, kid, here's a couple of fights happening and where they're at, and he's like basically linked you like coordinates, so you can basically he's got dates and coordinates for a bunch of different fights that are happening across the galaxy that are specifically within your sector where you operate. um so you've got options for where you can go to get fights and get money. um Another notification is from your uh most recent subscription service, which has been iffy. The subscription service was recommended to you by your agent, but it's also something that like you looked up and you're like, this is probably a good idea to keep this. Which is Bounty Watch. Bounty Watch is a subscription service where you can literally pay to be notified whenever a government or foreign entity issues out a price on your head with who they are, like what's going on, how high it is, and if there are any people that have actively accepted it at reputable um, bounty collection agencies, you have a list of who to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, neat.
And you open it up, and you realize that uh, you you look at the date of the notification, and you realize you're like, man, this fucking app like is very useful, but it's not super quick, because you realize that um it sent you this notification about 7 hours after you had heard about your bounty from the clown guys. So you're like, wow,
How much is the bounty on my head? Let's see that part.
so as stated by the clowns, the bounty on your head is currently, if I remember correctly, 15,000 credits. So it's pretty substantial, but not like an insane amount. Um, Additionally, the information that they didn't have that you do get is that it was issued by the Igori crime family. You it comes back to you. You're like, oh, actually, I do remember this. The Igoris were a group of like are one of the Slunga crime families that operate within the Slunga cartel. They had backed a prize fighter and had paid you additional money to take a dive in a fight. You did not do that. And they lost a substantial amount of money, so they put a price on your head equal to the amount of money they lost.
In my defense, I never agreed to take the fall. That's on them.
You did not,
How
and
much?
15,000 credits.
That's it. Jeez.
I mean,
Alright.
it's an underground fight pit. It's not a licensed fight pit. It's not going to be bringing in a lot of money as like the pro circuit robo fights.
We can handle that.
You can handle that. It's just a matter of getting it called off. Um, and with that, you also do see that there are a number of bounty hunters that have accepted it. A lot of them are people you haven't ever heard of in your life, and you're like not really worried about. The only one that does concern you is that there is a silver star rated um, bounty hunter with the Dragari Bounty League, and you're like, ugh, that guy's actually a professional.
Yikes.
Lastly,
Anyways, next.
the last one that you get are some notifications from family from home. They're just like hitting you up, being like, "Hey, how are you doing? Are you all right? Like, what's going on?" And the last one that you see, which is where we will wrap tonight, is a notification from your uncle, your Theo, which is a
Theomachus.
multimedia message.
Ooh.
You open it up, and you see a person you have never seen before in your life, whose face is way too close to the camera. Then they back up, and you see your Theo Marcus tied to a chair, beaten within an inch of his life. And this person looks at the camera and just goes, "This is Cariel Vex." And you hear the click of a gun hammer being drawn back as he presses the barrel against your Theo's head, and he goes, "You have 24 hours to respond, or I will end his life and move on to the next member of your family. Consider carefully." And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
We in the session with me hijacking the ship and fucking hightailing out of here. No, I'm joking.